Hey everyone, welcome back to part 2 of creating a um, transforming cane inside of Maya 2018. So if we go back into Maya right here and go back into our side view, we can continue creating this. So I think this will be another piece. So if I could just kind of take a look at this. Yep, it seems like we're going to create a new cylinder here and maybe a bit less amount of polygons, something like 14 maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll go with 14 to kind of get that shape I kind of want. So I'm going to hold down J and then rotate to 90 degrees so I can just look in my channel box and see. I'm going to drag it over to here. I'm also going to turn on wireframe shaded so that I can see what we've done so far. And let's just scale this down a bit. And hold down V to snap so I can get this at the middle-ish of whatever we were doing before. And also let's look. Trying to see about that tip right there. So it looks like it kind of will just scale this down a little bit and scale it out. And then select the end vertices right here. Push them back a little bit. And then this is a cool trick again to select those faces. Just drag select and then shift select to the middle and then bam, you just have that one selected. I'm pressing forward to see the wireframe, by the way. Okay, so now we can extrude this by doing Control E, or again, if your keyboard's broken, edit mesh, extrude is another way. So I'm just gonna scale this out to about to there, and then Control E again, scale it to there, Control E again, and drag it out to like there, and then out, and then that'll probably be that piece, so we can see how this looks. Looks pretty great. See this. I feel like this should be a bit smaller, maybe this should be a bit bigger. You can change that after we've created it though. It's really hard to tell with images like this. So, let's see, will this be another piece? I think we can keep it. Or, no, we need to create a new piece. So I'm going to create another new cylinder here. And create the subdivision's height to 14. And the reason why is when we're texturing a substance painter, we're going to have this entire thing as one, but then I want this piece right here to also be a separate piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, let's see, select all of these faces and then hold down shift and drag select that. That way only this tip is selected. And then go to mesh, and then it should be extract. Maybe edit mesh, extract. That should create two different pieces, yep. And then might have to fix the edge here actually. We should keep it like that. Let's see if we have to fix this one. Okay, good. So now these are two different pieces. I'm also going to reset the pivot, so I'm going to go to modify, center pivot for that one, and just press G to repeat my last command. I already have them up there. I have a tutorial on how to add things to your shelf. That way I can just click there if I want to send a pivot. So now with that thing selected and having the subdivisions to 14, so we can match what we were doing before, I'm going to press E, hold down J, rotate 90 degrees, look in my channel box again, scale it down to like this big, and then we can have fit the size. And then we're also going to probably want, yeah, alright, I know how we're going to do this part. So let's select those edge faces. Press forward to see that wireframe at the edge right there. And then have it like this, maybe scaled in a bit actually. In fact, this entire thing should be a bit smaller, just to kind of match those faces, or edges I mean. And then extrude this out to like, let's see, kind of zoom out a little bit. Extrude this out to about like there, and then extrude again, but this time a bit smaller, to about here. And alright, now extrude, bring it all the way to the very end. Extrude again. This time scaled a little bit. Then drag it more. Now we're gonna create the kind of like, it looks like there's kind of this is a really bad image. Why am I looking at that? Like there is some kind of like grip thing so you can hold it with your hands better. So we're gonna do a thing. We're gonna use our multi-cut tool, which you can either click there or go to modeling toolkit, multi-cut. Close this, and I'm gonna add an edge loop. I'm gonna hold down Control so that we can make a loop and just add them like this to where I see them on my reference image, and then add one in the middle. You can hold down Shift to snap. So I'm just gonna try and eyeball this to the middle, but it's pretty easy with the snap. So there's that, and then we're gonna select the faces, or the edges I mean, or I mean the vertexes, what is going on with me, and just extrude or scale them out. Once this is smoothed, it'll not be so sharp, but for now, this is pretty good. I feel like this could be a bit more prominent too. So scale those out, and then for a quick smooth, you can kind of see what I'm going for, but this will be betterly smoothed soon. But so we have that, and we should probably save this. Let me see how long we've done. Okay, so I'm gonna do Control S and go to Weapons, Shields, and Armor, and I'm gonna call this Bloodborne Transforming Cane. And let's just see this again. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna save as, and we're going to continue. We'll fix the scaling of things again soon. So we could probably start doing a little bit of this. It's harder to do some things when you're not sculpting, because like this would be an easier thing to sculpt, but modeling it is also not impossible. So if I can really find some better pictures of this, this is pretty good. To kind of look at another angle of our little monstrosity. I believe that should also be another new piece. So I'm going to create another cylinder. I'm going to make these subdivisions, let's just do 14 for now, and we'll see what it looks like up there. Bring it over there, hold down J, and press E to rotate, and then just rotate that to 90 degrees again. Scale this down to like something like that maybe. Push that in, and then you want to drag those vertices back to where you can kind of see on our image here. And we're gonna start, I think this will actually be two pieces this top. The part going up, and then the part going up there. So, with those faces selected, make sure I got nothing else selected. Let's make this so, I feel like this could be a bit smaller. Extrude that out, scale it in, extrude that out, and then scale it into like that big. Extrude this out to like here-ish. Yeah. Maybe like here actually. And then extrude it again. This is going to be a quite taller scale. Okay, and then extrude this once more to here on our image. About there. You can kind of see this right now. I'm going to harden some of these edges because right now the shading is a bit weird. So I'm going to just select, what did I just select? Drag select it all, make sure this is everything. Go to mesh display, harden edge, that way the shading is a bit more easy. That kind of weird look is not something, that's just the way to easily see it when you're making it so you can see there's no weird shading on that anymore. Just to kind of easily see our model. So I'm going to go back into here, I'm going to just kind of look at this, because this is going to be quite weird to make them. We could select these vertices, and I have a feeling that this needs to be not that tall. So I'm going to go into the top view here, press F to focus down on here, and just scale that in a little bit so that matches-ish. Then go to our side view still here. have it like this, and then I believe these amount of vertices down here we could probably make, yeah, to about like that. Let's see how that would look. Yes, we will have it like that, and then we'll create those details in another episode. But how about we create the rudimentary version of that hit at the top. So I'm just going to bring this up. Scale is down, and if I just kind of see, it looks like there is a cylinder at the very edge of it, but the whole thing is mainly a yeah, there's a cylinder there. Mainly a cube. I believe the cylinder will be on the shorter side, so this thing right here, yep. And this is helpful. It's another view that we'll be able to look at if we need to, although I don't believe that will be that helpful. Okay. So with this selected, we're just going to take these vertexes and then vertices, I mean to say, and just drag select them to match our reference / blueprint image, and then just drag select, make sure we just have that face selected, and then I'm going to extrude it 2 times here, and then with this one, to give this kind of a bit more shape, I'm just gonna push that in, and then we can leave that one. With this one, I'll have that like that. Trying to look at this. Feel like this could actually be pushed into there, and then this more to like that area, and then that one to there. Because I have a feeling that black stuff is actually, that's like the shaded part of the thing behind it, which is kind of not what we want. So I'm gonna use that instead. Yeah, that's gonna be better. Back in the side view, select those faces again, and wonder also why War Thunder is opening when I haven't played that game in like a year. Okay, sorry if that was really loud. So we'll just keep extruding this and dragging that out, and extrude again to like here. I'm gonna check my image, and it looks pretty good. There'll be the cylinder at like here, but otherwise, that is our bottom part there. Let me see how much time I'm doing. Okay, this is gonna be a longer episode. Just gotta finish this top right here, and then I'll end it. I'm gonna select this face, and then shift select like that. That way only that top face is selected. And then extrude this out to like here-ish. Select that vertice. I'm gonna bring that out. And then maybe feel like we're following it. Yeah. We're following it, okay. So then you want to select that face again. Keep extruding to this. Let's see, take a look at this again. It looks like it is going up a little bit, so I'll just select that right there, and then have that keep going up. Extrude once more. You know what? I think there's like a little like gap right here, so push these up just a little bit. It also will give us more shape and make it look a lot nicer. So with that face selected again, let's drag this out to like here. Okay. Then actually that vertex should be about like there. And then another extrude, and that'll probably be the tip part. So if I take a look at this, actually this could be down a bit more. This is the main shape of our thing, although this could be a bit smaller, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're gonna just do that. I'm gonna select both of those, just combine them, so that when I scale this, it scales both of them equally and doesn't complicate things. And looks like it's totally swallowed up, so this needs to really be scaled down more. Just to like probably also scale it up a little more. Not that much though. Push it in to kind of see where we're going with. And press D so I can move the pivot over to here. That way I can see it and move it at the same time. Alright, I believe like that's pretty good. We can press 4 so I can see the wireframe. Does not need to be sticking in that much. Maybe like there. Press 5. Go back in the side view and yep, need to drag this out back to where it belongs. So now the scaling is kind of fixed and it looks better. So this is the main part of our transforming cane right now. In the next episode, we will probably go about adding some more details and maybe smoothing it. And we can do a lot more once this is textured. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.